This is a small video of my setup on the Matek H743 Win. Okay, and this is how I have it hooked up. I got the beeper and the USB connection to the flight controller hooked up. We got a TBS Crossfire on Crossfire protocol TXNRX to UR6, and we have the GPS in UR2 TXNRX. I'm not using the compass. For some reason I decided to install our OLED display, and that was installed in the CL and DA1 right here. Let's see, this camera won't focus properly. There you go. It's right there. And you can see the white, green, and black wire. And I piggyback the OLED to one of the servos 5-volt right here. This one right here. And then we have motor 1, motor 2, and because this is a Win, we have 3 and 4 hooked up in signal 3 and 4, and then in channel 7 we have the flaps, and in channel 11 we have a servo, just to test that the mixer are working good. So, and for power right now we're gonna use a smoke stopper, okay, and another smoke stopper, and it's hooked up to a switch, and we're gonna power on. Power the first one, and now we're gonna power the flight controller with the smoke stopper.
RF signal low.
And the OLED is working and waiting for satellites.
GPS good. Ready to fly.
We have 14 satellites and we have a 3D fix. So don't worry about the fuel, is the battery, and that's why. That's INAM. So, and then we have, and the battery supply, that means this is the battery supply to the flight controller, but then there's another hooked up right here to a BEC of 5 volts. And then this one's going to hooked up to another 5 volts MPI miracle regulator that is with a switch. And the reason for this is that in the future, when I finish the hooked up, all the positives and negatives from all the servos and maybe some of the peripherals will take power from this, direct from the battery. I will not like to overload my flight controller. I want to use the flight controller just for the flight mode and automatic systems. So we're going to put the flaps down. Let's see if this works. Flaps is one of these servos.
Flaps down.
And there you go.
Take off flaps. Flaps up.
And then we have this one and a rotary switch. the sound that you hear is because I'm drawing too much amps. And then we have our 2 servos. Yeah, the battery is low. Shut up. So, and that's how I have it hooked up. So the only thing that changed right here is that we have a UBEC that is directly hooked up to the battery. This is the battery, and then the UBEC is powered this other regulator, which is the MPI regulator, Miracle Switch, which is gonna power all my servos, all my peripherals, and that's it. Hopefully everything will work properly when it's hooked up to the airplane. On the bench, everything is working. Thank you.